Obviously frustrated after last week's game. I thought the guys did some good things, played hard, but we weren't always didn't get it done. 2.9 yards a rush isn't going to be good enough. We popped a few runs, but not enough consistently. And then had some protection issues that our assignments were right, our technique just wasn't what it was supposed to be. So disappointed in that. But we like I said, it's time to move forward.
Well, that defensive line is one that really tests you and can expose any weaknesses in your technique. But I imagine you guys can't sit there and make any excuses up in your room.
No, there is none. There is none. We have to be able to execute no matter what the situation is, no matter what the down and distance is. And, they knew what to do, but it just, like I said, we just didn't get it done fundamentally.
What were the good things you can focus on coming out? There's always a few good things in the film.
Well, I thought we were very physical in the game. I mean, we did get some movement. Michigan State's a team that is, always going to have one extra in the box, and we did do some really good things in that regard. I loved the tempo that we played with, and I loved our demeanor on the sidelines. Things, we're not on the bottom end of the score very often, and in this game, other than early on in the game, we were playing from behind and never saw the guys get down. The attitude was awesome out there, and if we can continue to keep that attitude and keep pushing forward, I think we'll be fine.
Okay, that game in the rearview mirror, what do you want to see out of your team against Georgia State this coming Saturday?
Again, just execution. I want to see us be able to execute. Georgia State has a lot of similarities from our defense. Probably have a little more exotic blitz package and coverages, but I just want to see us execute.
Vern said there were a few times where he didn't check and some different protections to help the guys out. Is there some communication issues you guys are working out there?
I think that's Vern trying to be a good teammate and good captain. I mean, everything was built in, and he's probably taking too much of that on his own. But we were in the right protections. It was just a matter of, like I said, we got whipped from time to time, just out physical, and that was a technique thing.
The pocket didn't seem to form up well very often that day. Was that the physical part you're talking about here?
Yeah, that, and they're going to blitz, and those, you stay at a third and long against those guys, and again, we didn't run the ball well enough to stay out of those situations. So consequently, we had more of those third and longs than we wanted to have. They've got a very good nickel package. You can't really see where the pressure's coming from in the nickel package, so everybody has to be on their mark as far as the protections. And like I said, there were times we did it well, and other times we broke down, and we broke down too many times.
Vernon said that he had some tough time seeing over the defensive lineman. Is that just the byproduct of being 5'11", or is there things that him and the offensive line can do to help that?
Well, obviously we need to be firmer all the way across the board. A little bit of byproduct of his stature, and they have some big long guys too. I mean, they have some. They go to their nickel package, and all those guys are 6'5" plus in there, and that makes for some different windows for the quarterback.
Anything bright spot individually? I mean, you're a team unit, obviously, but any individuals after film go, okay, those guys did better than I thought they did, or that guy?
Well, again, as a team, to signal out an individual here or there, really doesn't do it, because we all sink or swim together in this deal. So, we have to, as a unit, play better and play more efficiently. Like I said, I'm not questioning anybody's heart, anybody's desire, anybody's toughness, because I think all the guys, they battled, and they battled all the way to the end. So we just got to clean up our technique and continue to move forward.
On a different note, is that a pretty significantly special hat for you?
This one?
Sun Bowl, all the new gear you guys get?
It was free.
It fits good.
Does this fit good?
Well, it does. It sits down right.
Which Sun Bowl is it from?
I don't know. Whenever Wells Fargo sponsor, I've been to 4 Sun Bowls, and there's been a different sponsor for every one of them. So whatever one this was,
you just love that hat?
Remember.
You just love that hat?
That's broken in.
All right. There you go. Thanks.
Yeah.